Hi guys, so here we are again, another edition of Gleize Militaria, the largest outdoor show in Belgium and maybe in Europe. As normal, a long waiting line to get in. We are 2 hours in advance and still we have to wait for 2 more hours, then set up and hopefully we'll have a good show. We got the camper this time, so we got a good sleep and we can watch the stuff over the night. And of course I hope to sell a lot of stuff. We brought an immense big collection of equipment, stuff that I couldn't sell on the website, like crates and jerry cans, stuff like that. So we hope to sell a lot of that, and of course maybe we can find something nice for the website. So I hope you enjoy the video, and I'll try to make some nice shots over the day. Hi guys, just taking you for a walk around the fair. Hi guys, so here we are in La Gleize. For this video I took a nice panoramic view. You can see the show in the back there. It goes on for about 2.5 kilometers. Our stand is just behind us. We'll see a bit of that later. As always, I'm just gonna talk you through the stuff that I bought here on the show. I also took some footage of the show, of course, the stuff you like to see, the stuff I like to see, and of course the standard footage of the King Tiger. It's a must film every year. I can't make a video of the show without putting the big beast in the video, of course. So, starting with what I bought. There's a lot of wind, but I hope with the microphone you will hear me. My first buy of the show was actually this beautiful dress uniform, or also called a Waffenrock in German. The nice thing was, of course, it came straight out of the family. That's what the guy told me. Never buy the story, but yeah, this has a good chance. And it came with the matching coat. So a super nice set. This Waffenrock is a piped lemon yellow color, which is for Nachrichten or signal troops. And actually it's quite a rare color to find in Waffenrocks. You can see the garment is in perfect condition. Only thing, as it came from Germany, the eagle is missing. But we'll probably restore this with an original eagle, with original thread. So it's good for to sell again. So nice things about these Waffenrocks, of course, is sometimes when you open them, there could be markings inside, and it will be difficult to read here. But you can see here a red marking, acceptance stamp from the unit. It says geprüft, and then it says actually Regiment 24. And Regiment 24 is also embroidered on the shoulder boards of the jacket. So that's nice. You know, these boards have always been on there and are matching with the stamp. And it comes with the matching coat. The coat is also super nice piece. It is officer quality, so this must have been quite a rich NCO. You can see it's a fully lined coat, super nice condition, and also no moth holes, whatever, and it has the matching shoulder straps. Now I've seen there's a patch soon on it, a Jaeger patch on the wrong side. I don't know why it's there, and I believe if the threads are very loose, it might have been put on there post-war, so we might remove this, I think, because it doesn't really matches. But I will do a little search on the unit. Maybe they were part of a Jaeger division, could be, and that's why the patch is on there. So before we maybe take it off, I will double check so I don't ruin any historical pieces. But it's a nice set, and I just found it very attractive because, yeah, it's both from the same soldier. So, some more uniforms. Here a nice tropical navy jacket. Good condition, full length. Comes with the original boards, which are always tough to find. Nicely for a Unterfeldwebel, embroidered boards. A little bit of moth damage. In my opinion, this would be an original applied eagle. There's a nice, good stitching here. Machine applied zip and flip, so stitched on the top and then flipped over and then finished by hand, as it should be. And also no traces of a previous eagle being here, I assume. Let's have a closer look inside. Look, there it is, nicely attached. And then it's nicely marked here. Size markings are there. And these are typical Kriegsmarine have these sweat armpit holes because it's made for tropical use. And the jacket is just in outstanding condition. It's nice to have it complete with the shoulder boards. Another jacket I got is an early M40 field blouse. So again, why M40? Because it has 5 buttons. It still has the pleats in the pockets, and always nice when you buy these, you check if these pockets are still intact and not sewn directly on the tunic. I believe it's still a full-length jacket, only the medical pouch has been removed at some point. and like I said, it was a 1940 M40 jacket, and it's also dated 1940. Of course, you can see an M40 jacket dated 41, 42, but it's of course better if they dated 1940, and it's a 96 chest, which is quite a large size, and the maker mark is right over here. It has the insignias on there. I believe these are post-war restored, and I'm 100% sure the color tabs are, because if you zoom in very closely, these are actually fake color tabs. If you can give a very good image, try and see if you can get it a bit sharper. I will try to explain. Yes, there we go. So you see here these small teeth on the edges of this one. So you have, it goes in a point, but then the two edges, there are two little teeth on the side. It's actually a typical sign for a fake tab. I might point it out with an extra picture. You will see right here on the screen, and like this, it's, you know what I'm trying to say. So these are fake, and we'll probably remove these and restore it with better pieces. The shoulder boards are original. These are light blue piped, just as the fake color tabs. Light blue is for Nachschub or a Kraftfahrer, so for transport troops. But the boards are nice, original M40 patterns. I believe here it's a mismatched pair, but still nice, you know. And you can see here how many, I told it in previous video, the back of the boards, they used different materials, leftovers, stitched them together for the back of the boards, and you can see here how many different pieces of cloth they used to construct this board. And then another piece of uniform. So here is a nice M43 trousers. It was never worn, but as you can see, it has a little bit of mold damages. Of course, this could be restored by professional people who can do this, but even if it's like on a mannequin, I wouldn't. It's not really bothering. The nice thing is they were never issued, so the ankle ties are both fully intact, which is always hard to find. And then if we open them, we can see beautiful stampings. And interesting to see here, you see these stampings have been erased and new sizes have been added. So this trousers must have been resized in the factory, actually. Dated 1943 here, and then the RBN code, which is the manufacturer code of the factory. Always nice to check in the trousers. This is the pocket, the watch pocket, is to see if there's but it's difficult to tell. You see there the little white material. If that's there under there, it's always a good sign for original trousers. Also for original trousers is of course this material, this kind of bluish material combined with the white is always a good sign for original trousers. And also please take a good look at those buttonholes, typical German buttonholes. They should be looking like this for original trousers. So if your trousers doesn't have this kind of grayish cloth or this combination, you should ask yourself some questions. But this is a textbook M43 trousers. I hope they don't blow away by the wind, and I see my tent is still there, so let's move on. I bought something for my own collection. There we go. Beautiful Errol visor cap from the same branch as this tunic, so a light blue for Nachschub, so transport troops. Actually an extremely rare branch color to find in a visor. And then, as some of you might know, I collect officer visors from the brand Errol in all colors, and I was still missing this particular color. The nice thing is it also has the Edelweiss on it, so this must have been in a transport group that was stationed in the mountains. It's just a beautiful hat, and typical for these Errol hats is that the cockarte here is vented. So this is actually a small ventilation hole that goes inside, as typical for this brand. So the piping is light blue / gray, and then the inside, beautiful inside, very luxury. And it still has the guy's name in there, which is of course super nice to see. And then nice almost white colored sweatband. Also has the Errol mark in there. Errol is for Robert Lupstein, and the Errol mark is as well here. It has Officier Kleiderklasse Extra, which means a little bit of more touch. And then something we always like to see in officer caps is the thumbprint, as we call it, because they would always take this piece of the visor to put it on their head, and it always leaves like a little bit mark after so many years in the war. So very, very happy to add this to my personal collection. Not for sale. What else have I got? Here is a nice, yes, and I did correctly, a nice Panzer visor. I was still thinking it might be artillery, but it's definitely pink. You can still see the difference. Just a very nice, honest visor, and it has the complete manufacturer tag inside. A tag you don't see every day. Nice grey lining as well. And again here you see the thumbprint markings on the inside of the visor. Moving on, this is a nice piece. I always say the pieces are nice because, well, yeah, I bought them. This helmet apparently was found here in the region. Never by the story, of course, but it had a good chance because the guy was local, and well, this was the only German thing he had with him. It's a super nice M40 single decal army helmet. As you can see, it has an original wire on it to attach leaves. The wire shows very nice corrosion with the helmet. It has been on there for ages, and even here there's like a marking of what used to be, I think, a rubber band that was on it. When the rubber band was done for, the guy must have added this metal wire. And of course logical that they removed the decal at that time, because it was, of course, the decal didn't provide a lot of camouflage. So you see this a lot with wire helmets, that they removed the decal prior on attaching the wire. So a beautiful helmet, and even the inside you can see it's like, we call it here dans son jus, really untouched inside. Original chin strap is there, aluminum chin strap, maker marked and dated 1937. And the liner just has a very nice untouched, uncleaned patina, maker mark here, NS6 size 66, and the lot number in the rear. Original drawstring is there, and if you look at the split pins, it shows that it's clearly yeah, totally untouched. So a beautiful, really been there wire helmet, 100% untouched piece. There's still a lot more to come. This was the best piece I found. Not sure if I will sell it. I'm thinking of keeping it. It's a super rare M43 cap, and it's actually made in gabardine cloth, and it still has the original stitchings. You can see here, goes nicely over the top stitching, and it's a nice large size cap, and inside shows the RBN number and size 59, which is quite big for a hat like that. And if you open it here, you can see the rough wool inside. And then this typical material that you want to see on the inside of the cap as well, of the front rim of the cap. So yeah, this is for people who know M43 caps, extremely rare to find in the gabardine cap. How are we doing on the battery of the camera? 1%. Okay, 1%? Ah, okay. We'll try to move on. Well, almost finished. So here we have a nice buckle collection I bought, and this was also in there. This is a nice, very rare Belgian-made buckle, so please take a good look. It looks totally different than a standard Luftwaffe buckle, and it has a very minimalistic and very rough construction. It's Belgian-made and during the war, and these were probably used by the Vlaamse Wacht. a Flemish Guard unit, they used these buckles as well. And then I bought this collection of all sorts of Luftwaffe buckles. There are a lot of normal ones in between. This is quite a rare one. It's actually, if you can see here, still silver coated, so not a blue coated, a steel one, silver coated, and it's only one manufacturer who made those actually, and it was CTD, Christian Theodor Dicke, and dated 1942. So that's a really nice example. And then I'll try to teach you something as well about buckles from the front size then. So this is actually an Assmann buckle, and an Assmann buckle you can recognize because the eagle is very low. So if you put your finger on the middle, the wings of the eagle should be on the middle. That's typical for Assmann. And you see another Luftwaffe buckle. If I put my finger here, the wings are far above, which is another maker, of course. But typical for the maker Assmann is that the eagle is very low on the buckle. It's a nice mint example, unissued, late war Assmann buckle, probably made in 1943. And then, of course, these are standard steel and aluminium buckles. Some show maker marks. Yeah, just very happy to obtain this. And then to finish, two pieces came in for consignment as well. So as you know, if you have nice items you want to sell, the website reaches, I believe now, I can see it, 2,000 people per day. Which is quite a lot. People are viewing the website daily, day in, day out. So if you want to sell items, we have a lot of people watching the website wanting to buy, and a good platform for selling your items at the best price possible. You can see everything about consignments on the website, in the top of the website. So this came in today is a nice camouflage gas mask, a little bit of darker colors, but 3 tones. So beige or tan color, red, green, nicely spray painted, and you can clearly see how it was spray painted next to the lock. So a beautiful canister also on top. So this will be for sale on the website very soon. And also we got this late war Luftwaffe Tarnjacke field division. Fortunately the eagle is missing, but it's a nice piece. Nice cloth as well. Different kind of cloth, like cotton. Shows some markings here. So this is also a consignment that one of my clients brought in to sell on the website. So again, if you want to sell items, please get in touch and we'll give you a valuation of what we think is the right price to sell it on the website. So that being said, I hope you enjoyed this part of the video, and I'll try to show a little bit more later today. Thanks. So this is the last case after unloading from Gleize, and I was managed to find some couple of things on the last day, which I'm very happy about. And since the battery was dead during the show and we were in a camper, I couldn't charge it anymore, so we're shooting the last piece of the video here. So a few nice items I got at the end of the show. One of them would be this. There's still a magnet on there. This is a Czech helmet actually that was reissued by the German Luftschutz, or the air raid protection. Now the special thing about this helmet is it's never been coated in blue. So normally when these helmets were reissued by the Luftschutz, you would see that these helmets were covered in blue paint and then the decal was placed on top. This is a rarer variant that still has the original army color of the Czech army. So looking inside, it's complete with all the 5 leather pads. Sometimes there are also markings on the back of them. not here. The original chin strap is also still attached, and Germans really love these chin straps. Sometimes you see these chin straps even attached on the German helmets, as Germans sometimes switch these to use on their normal steel helmets. So it's a beautiful textbook Czech reissued helmet in very nice condition, and of course the decal is also in very, very good condition. Then these are two special jerry cans, both the same, and of course both made for the SS. SS had their own jerry cans, and these are of course today very desirable and collectible pieces. It's perfect for a display, and it shows the big SS runes in the middle of the jerry can. So very nice. These are always made by Sandrik, the company who made them, and then has the SS logo here, and then the other side is just plain, nothing on there. So yeah, nice jerry cans. Still a bit heavy. Then this is also nice. It's a brown Luger holster for the P08 Luger pistol. It's complete with all the straps. Let's try and open it carefully. The leather is still in good condition. Little pouch for the tool is here, and then still paper inside. Let's try and get it out a little bit. There's a lot of paper inside. You see, it's fresh from the show. I haven't even opened it yet. I'm like a clown. Oh, there we go. That's for the garbage. So beautiful inside. Oh, still some paper there, but yeah, I will get it out later. Named here, and always make sure that this pull strap is present, as sometimes this is broken or not there. So it's really, you pull this and the gun will come out. Also, something to look at for the Luger holsters is the loops, the belt loops, if they're original stitched. So you can easily see if the stitching material used here is the same as for the belt loops, and if they show matching patina with the rest of the holster. It is maker marked on top of my finger, right over there. I can't really tell what it says from here. I will be able to do it later. And a Waffenamt acceptance stamp is here, and it's dated 1940. So these brown colored Luger holsters are very desirable. People say they are used for the Luftwaffe, but actually they could be used by anything, but just the color brown is just very nice. People use these for paratrooper setups, etc. And matching with this brown color is of course here a brown Luftwaffe Y-strap. Luftwaffe Y-strap is a lot smaller than a Wehrmacht Y-strap. It's the straps are thinner and there are no extra hooks attached. And of course the color is chocolate Luftwaffe brown. And if you turn it around on the inside, we will see here an LBA marking, which means Luftwaffe Bekleidungsamt. So a Luftwaffe acceptance stamp is right over here. And if you look closely here, here where we go, this is the maker mark. And it is dated, let me turn around, 1939, and made by Schmalz in Stuttgart. So very nice early Luftwaffe straps. So these two would perfectly go together on an early paratrooper display, for example. And then the last item I bought, I'm very excited about this actually. It's only the second time in my life I've seen one and own one. I own one in my own collection already. So this is a M36 stone grey pair of trousers, but not a normal army pair of trousers, but a mountain trooper pair of trousers. So what makes this mountain trooper? It is actually that these have extra flaps on the pockets, as you can see, and it looks a little bit like a paratrooper trouser, but actually it doesn't have the pockets on the inside. It just has these folded pockets here. The color is stone grey, so I've offered these trousers now and then on the website in green, so the M40 pattern, but this M36 pattern is only the second time in my life I have actually owned and seen one, and it's still in very good condition. As you can see, it looks a bit like an M43 trousers as well, so it comes back to the ankles here, because the mountain troopers would use the ankle ties and then the mountain boots. They are a little bit shortened here, because it was done wartime, and the ankle ties were cut off because it was actually more pleasant to wear without them. So they're a little bit altered here on the bottom, but for the rest, as you can see, no mud holes, no damages at all. And if we open them, the liner is still nice and complete, light worn piece trousers, and of course super nice here is a regimental stamp, which means here Gebirgsartillerie Regiment, so a mountain trooper artillery regiment, which matches of course that this is a mountain trooper pair of trousers, as it's marked, as it has a unit mark from a mountain trooper unit inside. So very excited about these. Not sure if I will keep them or sell them. You will see in the future. So those are my last finds. Hopefully you enjoyed the video once again. And don't forget, if you like our videos, you can support us by just adding it to your favorites, subscribe for our channel, and like this we reach more people, and more and more people can view everything I have to say about Militaria. So thanks again for watching, and I'll be back with a new video in 2 weeks.